Hi students, today we are going to discuss about experiment determination of thermal conductivity. I will show you the experiment details and I will give you guidelines how to do the experiment and how to do calculations and also please kindly go through it. As we are not able to conduct these experiments on campus, I am providing support with the videos and some images taken directly from the laboratory. Okay, so we are going to discuss about the thermal conductivity. I hope you all are aware of thermal conductivity. You can see the clear definition here. The thermal conductivity is a measure of a material's ability to conduct heat is called thermal conductivity. So we have some background theory here. I request you to kindly go through it. Then this is the main equation. Q, heat energy, Q is equal to V into I. So the formula is K int A int over delta internal delta X internal. Int means internal. Okay, is the thermal conductivity of the intermediate section. So delta T internal is equal to T hot phase minus T cold phase, like difference in temperature of hot and cold area. Area of the internal is cross sectional of the intermediate section. Like I will show you the images, then you can understand. So this is the basic theory required for this. So the final formula is this, so you have to use this formula to complete the calculation procedure. Okay, so the procedure has been written here step by step, very more in detail. Let us discuss more in the class. As this is a video, I am trying to restrict myself to the limited discussion. You can see here I have taken some images and I am trying to show those images. We are having two different type of samples here. One is aluminium, the blue color is aluminium and the red color is steel. So in our lab we are going to conduct experiments for these two samples. Okay, so as of now we are conducting first experiment, like first material aluminium. We are going to find out for aluminium. This is the setup. This is the setup of a thermal conductivity. On the top this is cold surface, on the bottom this is hot surface. Okay, so please try to understand. So this is the bottom is a, let me just clarify this. The bottom is a cold one and the top is the hot one. Let us see. So this is T1, T2, T3 are hot, T4, T5, T6 are T6, T7, T8 are cold. Okay, so this is the setup of the equipment. You can see here, from here you can get the value of the volts, from here you can get the value of the amps. So this is the setup. So once we have to, this is trial one, temperature one. We have to wait until it increases to 60. Then you can slowly take the readings. It will slowly increase like this. It will be slowly increasing. So these are the values which we are going to note. Whatever the values you are getting, here we are going to note it as T1, T2, T3 value, T6, T7, T8 value. I'll give you this example. Okay, T1 value, T2 value, 3 value, T6, T7, T8. So these are the values, how these values are going to change. Okay, let us try to find out. Here you can see T1, T2, T3, T6, T7, T8. You can see the ensure the cold water supply and the electrical supply are turned at the source. Open the water tap until the flow through the drain hose approximately this. So the linear heat transfer is connected. To set the temperature sector, you have to observe this. Monitors are setting for this 0. Turn off the main switch. Ensure the water supply valve is closed. Also remove the intermediate specimen. Okay, here the heat is the top, and cold heat transfers from, you know this, right? Heat transfers from high temperature to low temperature. So from this high temperature to low temperature, how the heat is transferring, we are going to check. So okay, this is the observation sheet. You are going to have an observation sheet like this. I'm going to explain you with some example which is very easy for you to understand. I have taken some values. Trial 1, T1, T2, T3, T6, T7, T8. Then you have to note down this V and I, and trial 2 like this. So distance from T1, this is standard. So I will give each individual student different value. I will give you each different value so that you can do your own calculation. So this is very clear here. The cross sectional area has been given. This is a standard one, and X is also the standard value. So you have to use these two standard values for the calculation. So Q is equal to V into I. So V is here. Q is equal to V is 142 and I is 0.125. 142 into 0.125. The value of Q is here. Then coming to temperature of hot phase, the formula is T3 minus T2 minus T3 by 2. So T3 38, from where you can get this? T3 is from here. T2 is from here. Again T3 you know, by divided by 2. So when you calculate this, you will get T temperature hot phase, temperature cold phase. Like as I said, T1, T2, T3 are hot. The top is hot and the next one is cold phase. T6 28.9, T7 27.5. So you can calculate T cold phase. So the formula to calculate delta T, T hot minus T cold. T hot value is this, T cold value is this. So you will get delta T. So once you get delta T, Q, you know the value of Q from here. You know the value of delta X. You can see the value delta X 0.03 here. Area is also given here 0.0049, and delta T is from here. So use these values and you have to calculate K intermediate, like K int. That is what the standard formula is. I have already explained you about the standard formula. K int, Q into delta X intermediate section of A int area of intermediate section, and delta T of intermediate section. I hope this is the same formula which I have explained for the calculation. Delta Q delta X A delta T, the same formula. So however you have done for the trial 1, the same method, the trial 2, the same method. So from trials you have K internal 128.60 and 117.4. You can write trial 1 is this, trial 2 is this, and we can take the average of this value as a final thermal conductivity of a aluminum. Okay, so this is how it is going to be. After this I will provide you values. I will provide you individual value. I will provide you individual values so that you can do the calculation and you can complete the calculation here in the class itself. Thank you.